Tempest Rising isn't Command and Conquer, but it sure as hell wants to be. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. After grinding through both campaigns and logging approximately 20 hours in the field, it's time to find out if this RTS revival is worth your time or just another nostalgia trap. I'm your TrueScore analyst, and this is a TrueScore Gaming review. No fluff, no hype, just the truth. If you've ever built a refinery while getting shelled from across the map, Tempest Rising is going to feel instantly familiar. This is classic base building RTS, resource gathering, power management, unit production, tech upgrades, the full playbook. The two main factions offer solid asymmetry, and the doctrine and armory systems add a layer of meta strategy between missions. It's not super deep, but it's enough to matter. The controls feel tight, UI is clean, and whoever decided to let us tab cycle unit abilities when you got a squad selected, MVP! But not everything hits the mark. The elevation-based line of sight system is frustrating. Air units hovering just above a cliff can wipe out your entire base while your anti-air turrets do nothing, because they can't see them. That's not a challenge. That's a visibility bug disguised as a mechanic. As they often say, it's a feature, not a bug. The campaign setup is solid. There are 3 global powers locked in a fight over a mysterious resource called Tempest. You only get to play as 2 of the factions. Each faction gets 11 missions. The pacing is decent, the mission design is tight. And then it just ends. No final payoff, no real closure. The mysterious 3rd faction shows up and then disappears just as fast. It feels like an Act 1 cliffhanger with no Act 2. I get the sense there's more planned, but as of right now, that's all you get. It's not a deal breaker, but it leaves you hanging. Visually, Tempest Rising looks great. Explosions are punchy, combat lighting pops, units have a nice mix of modern and retro military style. The aesthetics scream late 90s Command & Conquer with modern polish, and that's exactly what it should do. Performance was mostly smooth on PC. Minor stutters here and there, a few weird bugs like floating bodies or pathing issues, but nothing game-breaking. No crashes, reasonable load times, and runs well out of the box. The audio is also solid, the soundtrack fits the tone, nothing iconic, but it does the job. Sound effects are impactful, especially in larger battles. Voice acting is passable and not memorable, but also not distracting. Basically, it sounds like the game it's trying to be. Outside the campaign, you got standard skirmish and multiplayer. Skirmish mode is fun, especially when testing builds or rushing the AI. PvP seems stable, but the long-term health of the multiplayer scene is still up in the air. And for a $40 game, this game gives you 2 campaigns, skirmish mode, a multiplayer mode with no microtransaction. That's a win in my book. But, and this is important, the 3rd faction, not playable. Not even in skirmish. So why introduce it if we can't use it? If it's being held back for DLC or a sequel, just say so. Don't tease us like this. So here's the bottom line. Tempest Rising doesn't innovate, and it doesn't try to. What it does do is revive a dying genre with confidence. If you're an RTS veteran, especially someone who grew up on Command & Conquer, this game absolutely scratches that itch. It's short, it's flawed, but it's fun. And more importantly, it proves that traditional RTS still has a place in modern gaming. It's not Command & Conquer, but damn close. And for that alone, I'm giving Tempest Rising a recommended for TrueScore Gaming. If we get more content, like a 3rd faction, a proper expansion, this could become something even greater. But until then, it's just one hell of a warm-up. As always, thank you for watching. If you want honest, hype-free game reviews, subscribe, follow, and stay locked in. I'm your TrueScore analyst, and this is TrueScore Gaming. I don't do paid reviews, I don't chase trends, I just tell you the truth. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.